Amani kutoku. You peace from above. How y'all doing? TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Uh, Fifth day of the work week. The sixth day of the week. Ooh, Jumbo. Hello, how you doing? Keiswa. Healy. Welcome to Blaxblack TV, where I expound upon the things that my forefathers and foremothers created, and upon the things that God of War created. And I am teach knowledge. Capital K, capital N, capital O, capital W, baby L, baby E, baby D, baby G, baby E. I am teach knowledge. Today, happy Friday the 13th. For those who, like me, understand the power of 13. Now, t'others, labors, whites, offsprings, have fear of 13. They build a building and refuse to use the number 13. Now, feed the polished gold and hair the wood of the lamb knowledges that 13 is one of God's chosen numbers. He chose Jacob, to make him in and of the chosen peoples by renaming him and telling him, Jacob, you are no longer Jacob, you are from henceforth Israel. Now, Israel has 12 sons. Now, 12 sons with their father equals 13. God of gods picked his chosen peoples from his chosen 13. Now, this is from the Old Testament. Now let's go to the New, where his begotten son, Imanuel, Matthew 1:23, whose name means God with us, was given disciples. He was given a whole crew of disciples. But out of all the whole crew of disciples, only 12 were in and of the chosen. Only 12 got to watch him walk on water one more time. And when you take Emmanuel with his 12 disciples, then you get again 13. That's why every Friday the 13th, I acknowledge that I love Friday the 13th, because those who can't think for themselves will be all out the way, because they are being so negative that any and all positive vibes, the airways is wide open, because the negative is so busy being negative because it's Friday the 13th. Now, I have always been into being an individual who acknowledges that positive can and will overrule negative. But I'm also acknowledging that there is no essence of life without negative. For everything that moves has positive and negative in it. A vehicle has a battery. The watch has a battery. Things have batteries. And the most important aspect about a battery is it has a positive and a negative. And with those two comes forth life, just like me. I acknowledge that the negative is a integral part of life. That's why GODofgods did not destroy his son. Why would he destroy his son? Because his son stuck his chest out and said, hey, I want this. This is beautiful. Say, man, it's time for you to step to the side and let me take this off. GODofgods, like, look at my son, Satan. Look at him. Chest stuck out. Acknowledges how beautiful it is. But no. See you later, bye. Bow. Off to Sheol. Sheol. Other times the pit. But Sheol. This is your glorification for the situation that he created by deceiving Eve. Because he caught her by herself. Adam nowhere around. And he knew, because he has knowledge, that she was going to be too weak by herself to overcome the scent of the fruit. That's why she was the first victim of death. Her son killed her other son. Now she got to love her son that killed her other son, but she hate her son because he killed her other son. Wow. The victim, the first true victim of death, Eve, who bit the fruit first, who had to love her son because he's her son, but she hated her son because he killed her son. Wow. One more time. You have to free your mind so you can understand and comprehend as to why those who do not believe in GODofgods figure out a way to tell you the truth. Because none of them can explain to you why 13 is supposed to be bad luck. Friday the 13th is bad luck. Ask them to explain to you why and how. How do you build a building and know it's a 13th floor, but you can't say 13th floor? Because you evil. Because you evil. Just like they can't say Matthew 1:23, Imanuel. You can't call Imanuel, Imanuel, and be about Satan. You can't. You can't. Satan know who Imanuel is. That's why he got y'all looking at a J and can't say what you see. Can't say Jesus. I can. It's easy for me to say Jesus, because I knowledge who I am, because GODofgods told me to look up. I went to GODofgods And I said, who am I? And I looked up and he told me who I am. He told me that if I do what I'm supposed to do, it's going to be all right. Listen to this.
Bet you can't say what you see, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Bet you can't say what you see, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Bet you can't say what you see, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Bet you can't say what you see, Jesus, 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 Jesus.
This is over on my Instagram, where on my reel where I posted that y'all can't say what you see. And the reason that you can't say what you see, because you're so programmed that when you see Jesus, your mind says G, so that it comes out your mouth, G. Even though you see J, you say G, because you've been from a baby, that he was what? Born in Jerusalem. J. King of the Jews. J. Stepdad named Joseph. J. Baptized by John. J. Betrayed by Judas. J. But his J that I see, I'm not allowed to say. I can't say J. Sus. J. Sus. J. Sus. Just like Willie Lynch said. Just like Willie Lynch said what Willie Lynch had to say. Just like Willie Lynch said, crossbreeding completed for further severance from the original beginning, we must completely annihilate the mother tongue and institute a new language that involves the new life's work. You know, language is a peculiar institution. It leads to the heart of people. The more a foreigner knows about the language of another country, the more he is able to move. Therefore, if the foreigner is an enemy of the country to the extent that he knows the body of the language, to that extent is the country vulnerable to attack. For example, you take the slave. If you teach him all about your language, he will know all your secrets, and he is then no more a slave, for you can't fool him any longer. And having a fool is one of the basic ingredients of and incidences to the making of the slavery system. One more time. Well, everybody keep talking about, oh, Willie Lynch it ain't real. Willie Lynch says, what? Put the woman out front. And what have you got? The woman out front and the man behind. When it comes to breaking, you take the meanest and the most ignorant, strip him of his clothes in front of the remaining female and the infant, set him on fire. The next, and pull him apart. The next step is to take bullwhip and beat the remaining male to the point of death. Don't kill him. The woman take the female and run a series of tests on her to see if she will submit. Test her in every way. If she shows any signs of resistance in submitting completely to your will, do not hesitate to use the bullwhip to beat the last bit of biatch out of her. Take care not to kill her, for in doing so, you spoil good economics. When complete submission, she will train her offspring in the early years to submit to labor when they become of age. One more time. In the name of who? Jesus, that you're not allowed to say. In the name of who? Jesus, that you're not allowed to say. One more time. When you truly want to see GodWitUs, then you're going to look and see that J, and you're going to do what I did. I hammered it over and over and over and over and over. I used to be just like everybody else. Jesus was Jesus. One more time. This ain't something I grew up just like everybody else. But when I looked up and asked God who I am, he told me Imanuel is my big brother. He told me that the one verse that nobody on the face of this earth speak upon except for me. Matthew 1:23. Nobody speaks upon Matthew 1:23. Oh, it's the same. No, it's not the same. If it was the same, then it would be the same. GodWitUs told me I allowed them to manipulate the book of life just like they think they changed my tongue. When I know what to talk about, Bell, GodWitUs, my Lord, changed my forefathers' tongue because they were too smart for their own good at that time. That's right. Ain't no white man took my forefathers' tongue because a white man ain't got that capabilities. GodWitUs ain't gave nobody the capabilities to rule over us totally. Not totally. For she, who man Adam called son S-U-N, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, asked GodWitUs before the floods, Father, do not destroy all of them. I ask you if you will not destroy all of them, for they are my babies too. And GodWitUs said, for you, Noah, and your crew, the rest of them, get out of here. The rest of them, out of here. And that's where you begin to understand who you are if you want to connect to God of gods. Knowledge that Noah was 600 years old when the floods came. Knowledge this country ain't 600, yet we fly. I'm going to say it again. Noah was 600 years old when the floods came. This country ain't 600, yet we fly. So you gonna let somebody tell you that your forefather was 600 and the only thing you can think of was a boat? Your father, your forefather, your big brother, 600 years old, and the only thing you think of was a boat. And even more disrespectful of that, who was giving him the instructions? Who was giving him the instructions? You think he gave him instructions to build a boat? When anybody named Mama could build a boat. He gave him instructions to put his people where they will be safest. And the safest place to be when it rains is above the clouds. And that's why everybody was laughing at Noah. Look at this. Noah, what he know about? What is he doing? He don't know nothing about no rocket shit. Look at that fool over there building. What is it? Man, yeah, right. It was right all the way up until what the? When they looked up, the floods was coming down. When they looked up as he was leaving, the floods was coming down. One more time. Stop bringing whitewash. Through the nostrils. Through the nostrils. Through the nostrils. 13 is a great number. Could go to God, say, Jacob, you and your 12 sons, into Israel, the foundation of my chosen peoples. Imanuel, my begotten son. You will have many disciples, but only 12 will be with thee. One more time. 13. One more time. You ain't got to wonder no more why they don't want no 13th floor. Because they knowledge who they is, and they knowledge who they ain't. Because they read the same book I read. Only they put Bible on the outside. Mine's on the outside says what it says on the inside. Book of life. One more time. Book of life. God of God of the living. One more time. You can listen to them people talking about God of the dead and how they praise the dead and all that. I am in and of God of the living. Because I don't get to sit here at 66 without having knowledge that he finds me worthy to be here and to teach knowledge, stuff you already know. But knowledge won't let you see. One more time. You already know the first letter you see is J, but knowledge keep telling you, no, it's G, even though there's no G inside. When you can say what you see, then you can see he who created me, who created you, who sent me to teach you knowledge. Ending with this. Adam had knowledge before he bit the fruit. He was running around, him and Eve, naked. One more time. Eve, Omega say E is A. Not me. Omega say E is A. So I call her name as Omega say call her name Eve. Adam and Eve were running around naked, and there was no problem. But once Adam bit the fruit, his knowledge was overruled by knowledge. Because before he bit the fruit, he was naked. And it meant nothing. After he bit the fruit, he knowledge that I cannot present myself to my father like this. One more time. Knowledge had him running around naked, and it was okay. When he bit the fruit and he had knowledge, and he got knowledge, I know I'm not supposed to present myself to my God, my Father, naked. And she ain't either. One more time. I am teach knowledge because God sent me. I didn't create myself. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I am teach knowledge. Stuff you already know, but you can't see because knowledge got you blind. Adam had knowledge, and that's why he was able to run around butt naked, no problem. When he bit that fruit, he had knowledge, and he knew he was not going to disrespect God of gods our Father. One more time. Happy Friday the 13th. One more time. Knowledge, go to goal, number after 7 is 13. It's Rael Imanuel. Oops. One more time. Israel 13. Imanuel 13. One more time. Trip. Seeds. Trip. Seeds. Trip. Seeds. Cool. Calm. Collected. WWW. Whole wide world. Free your mind. And your ass will follow. The kingdom of heaven is within. Do not lose your connection by changing the direction of who you're communicating with. God is in heaven. So when you talk to him, you look up. So when he looks down, he sees your face. One more time. Amani, you peace from above. Enjoy Friday the 13th. Enjoy the weekend.